Hey everyone, we are back and we are finally doing our first ever sinking fun video. I didn't say fund, I said fun, F-U-N. So anyways, because this is going to be so fun for me. Y'all, I am still paying off debt, but if I don't start my sinking funds, I'm going to crack. Like seriously. So before we get started with this, I want to thank each and every one of you who have been watching my videos, who have subscribed to me, who have liked my videos, and definitely for all the comments you guys have been giving me and suggestions as well. So thank you, thank you, thank you. I did get Erica her $25 Etsy gift card sent off today. Y'all, I figured out there was an issue. She was sending me her email address, but when we were trying to check on the comment selection, it was blacked out. I gave it to my son because I couldn't figure out what was going on, and he's like, Mom, it's all blacked out. So luckily for me, I use voiceover on my iPhone, and we finally figured out what was going on. We're not sure why it was blacked out, Erica, but I promise you I sent you that gift card this morning. But I was able to use my iPhone, and my iPhone speaks to me because I have voiceover on it, and it was reading her email address letter by letter to me. So got that sent out to her because she was one of the winners. The other winner is Allison over at the Budget Bird. I'm sorry. Oh my God. I'm butchering everything today. The Budget Bird. Y'all start spamming Allison with a whole bunch of messages. I have not gotten a reply back from her. She's probably super duper busy right now. But I need her to contact me so I can get her email address, so I can send her a gift card, because guess what, y'all? We are on gift card giveaway number 3 already. OMG. We are past 300 subscribers, y'all. In fact, I just checked my YouTube studio before coming online here, and we are at 323 subscribers. You all want these gift cards. There's no doubt. So we will be giving that away on February 10th. Here's what you got to do in this video. You need to, number 1, you got to be a subscriber anyways. Number 2, you have to like the video. And number 3, give me a comment down below on what you would use the Etsy gift card for. Would you buy envelopes? Would you buy budgeting printables? Would you buy something else on Etsy that maybe not even is budget related? Maybe it's something for your pet. Maybe it's something for your spouse or one of your kids, or maybe it's something for yourself. So do all that, and on February 10th, I'm going to be back with the winner. Now, again, if we get to another 100 subscribers between now and February 10th, y'all, okay, I will give away 2 Etsy gift card giveaways. Every 100, I told you, I will be giving away another Etsy gift card giveaway. So there you go. I got all the spiel out of the way first, all my things I needed to say. I want to get into this budget video so bad for sinking funds. It's crazy. Now, everybody's thinking probably, why are you trying to sinking funds when you're still paying off loans? Well, if I don't start, then I'm going to be in trouble, and I don't want to ever use loans again. Never, 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 unless it's like a house loan. But I'm not going to use payday loans ever again. They got me in some severe trouble, y'all, and I don't want to be there ever again. So as soon as those loans are paid off, hopefully, I don't want to keep sounding like a broken record, but hopefully the IRS gives me my money between this coming Monday and next Monday, a week from this coming Monday, and those loans will be paid off. The accounts will be deleted. I will never use those loans ever again. With that being said, we're going to start out with our emergency fund. This binder set comes from Jordan Budgets. Yes, y'all know Jordan Budgets here on YouTube, and you better know her on her Etsy shop, because I show a lot of her products, y'all. And with that being said, I bought this binder set a few months ago when I wanted to start my budgeting journey. I wanted to get things in place so that I could do it, but I wanted fun ways to save, because I don't like to save. I like to spend. I'm like a lot of people. I like to spend, not save. But I am now getting addicted to the savings part, which is great because it makes my husband happy. He's a saver. I'm a spender. So with that being said, I bought this budget kit from her. This is a whole budget binder set. It comes with your choice of binder color that she offers. I chose green because, hello, money is green, and that's what I like. I like money. So, let me put this back here. I'm going to flip past the first envelope first, and I'll explain that why here in a minute. With her binder set, it's an A6 binder, y'all. So with the binder, you get 12 envelopes, 12 trackers, and 12 labels. And she will put whatever you want on each label. She'll custom label, print those for you. So I told her to do month 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Excuse me. So why am I doing that? Because this is going to be my 1 year fully funded emergency binder. Y'all, fully funded 12 months. I make $4,300 a month. I'm not including my YouTube AdSense revenue. That's just kind of back and forth on how much you get on there. So that's not even included. So between $4,300 a month and the first envelope, I'm going to show you here in just a minute, because this one came from Budget with Amanda. This is a 1K. It comes with the tracker. It comes with the envelope, and she custom prints the label name on there for you as well. This is what I'm going to start out with. By the time I fill up this entire binder, y'all, okay, take the $4,300 a month, multiply that times 12, add in the 1,000 1K beginning emergency fund, and this binder is going to end up holding $52,600 in it. Like, is that not crazy or what? Ambitious? Yes. Gonna get it? Yes. Gonna be my goal. Now, today I am going to stuff my 1K starting out. When this is done and fully funded, I will go into month number 1. I will stuff as much as I possibly can in this month until it reaches $4,300. Once it reaches that, I zip it up, I'm closed, I'm on to month 2, and so forth. That is the process in which I am going to have for this binder. So, I'm using prop money today. I explained that why in my other video. It's a 20 and a 5. Not very much, I know, but it's where I'm starting out at. It's better to have something in it than nothing at all. And when these loans are paid off, trust me, I'm going to have this stuffed fairly quickly. I want that buffer for my 1,000K funding. So, with that being said, oops, I put it in the wrong one, y'all. Hold tight. See, this is why I got to feel with my fingers, y'all. Now, why am I using prop money for those of you who didn't watch my last video? All right, we're on the right binder here. Right envelope, I should say, not binder. We're in the right binder, right envelope. $25. I have to take Uber everywhere I go, y'all. And Uber is getting uber expensive, okay? To take a 2.5 mile trip up to the bank, grab some cash, call Uber again, take another 2.5 mile back home, literally it cost me between $15 and $20. Instead of spending useless money that I shouldn't be spending, that extra $15 or $20 could go into a sinking fund. I'm using the prop money. I know the cash is in the bank. And with these sheets, keeping me on track and telling me where my money is before I spend any money, after I go ahead and deduct it on my budget sheet, my expense sheet, and this sheet, I know how much money I have in the bank. And I'll know exactly what that money is used for. So there's no, oh, the money's in the bank, I can just freely spend it. No, I am going to be even tighter on my budget than my husband's tight on the budget. So that is finally stuffed. I am super excited. So let's go ahead and let's move into moving. Now, I do not have my moving tracker out right now. My moving tracker is from Jordan Budgets. On Friday will be my tracker updates. That's when I will pull all my trackers, and I will be making sure that they're colored in and that they're updated to show you all. This is my $50 for moving. Now, again, Jordan Budgets I have all her trackers, y'all. I'm not going to even lie. I stalk her Etsy shop. I stalk her channel, and I watch everything. So, if Jordan watches this, she knows. I love her. So, this is $50. I do not have a label for this just yet. So, I will slide in a piece of paper here in a little bit with the word moving And what I'll do is I'll order a label from Hands and Bands, and I'll make sure that it'll say moving on here. So we do hope to move. You guys heard me talk about it. We're just waiting for the right time to do so, because right now it's super expensive with what's going on. So with that being said, we are going to move. It's just the pricing. Oh my gosh, guys, have you seen the housing prices? It's ridiculous right now. All right, so we're going to switch gears just a little bit because I want to talk to you about my doggy daycare, y'all, okay? My doggy daycare is expensive. When I do travel, my doggy daycare is $1,200 while I am overseas. With that being said, I need to make sure that I stuff that before June, okay? Now, it says that I'm going to stuff this for $300. However, you're going to see $500 down here. Here's why you're going to see $500, okay? Because I need to make sure that my mental math is there. I have $200 already in my doggy daycare account at the facility that my dogs go to. So I'm going to add $300 now, and that's going to make a total of $500. I need to come up with $1,200. But between the $200 I have in the account and the $300 that I just transferred this morning, I called up doggy daycare. I told them, hey, look, these funds are coming to you. I need you to take out another $300, charge my debit card with $300, and it goes straight into my doggy daycare account, y'all, okay? So I do have my daycare envelope somewhere around here. I'm not sure where I put it. But with that being said, I have the label from Hands and Bands that I purchased, and so that will be going on it today. I'm just going to move this money aside right now because I want that label on the envelope, and then I will show it to you next time I do my stuffing. I'll show you the very beautifully labeled envelope from Hands and Bands. So we're going to go ahead and just throw that over here for right now. Again, I'm only stuffing $300. I already had $200, so that made a total of $500. All right, so after doggy daycare, we need to move down to our 50 envelope challenge, y'all, okay? And I'm doing this a little different, and here's why. I cannot count my cash like all the other stuffers do, where they lay it all out and they count it for you. Number one, I can't see the denominations. So number two, I have to lay things out in a fashion that I can grab and I know exactly what it is when I pick it up. I have to memorize where I put things on my desk or I'm in big trouble. So with that being said, this is why the system is set up a little bit different than counting a whole bunch of cash in front of you, which I love to watch those videos. And y'all, when I tell you I watch videos, I actually listen. I don't actually see the screen of it, but I can hear you guys going through that cash. I can hear you counting that cash. I can hear the crispness in that cash and how nice it sounds, but I can't actually visually see it. So with that being said, I do listen to your videos and I do comment and I do listen very, very well. So I cannot count my money in the same fashion that you guys do. This is why I have a setup totally different. This is $10 and this is for the 50 envelope challenge. Again, it's a tracker I got through no less than Jordan Budgets. I am a little bit behind on this because I'm just now starting it. I do not have an envelope label made for this quite yet, but that's in the works here shortly. And I am doing envelope number 1, 2, 3, and 4 to make up for January. Again, we're a little behind because we're already in February, but we will be getting caught up here shortly. With that being said, that is for January. That is envelope, again, number 1, 2, 3, and 4, which makes $10. I will get a label printed here shortly for that, but I wanted to show you that. Now, I don't know which binder this is going to go in yet. I'm going to have to figure that out. Lord have mercy, if I have to buy like binder number 14, you guys will probably come after me because of all the binders I have. Now, y'all, I have a lot of binders, and here's why. I have to separate things in a fashion that works for somebody who is visually impaired. You all know I see light and dark, shadows and shapes. I cannot navigate around a store or anything like that by myself. I cannot see what's on this page at all. It is all written out. I do have a CCTV here off to the right hand side that does put everything, the whole page goes in black, all the print goes in white, literally, and I have to blow it up. Now that shows me outlines on the page. I can't really read very much into it, but I read a little bit, and it shows me the outline, shadowing, and shaping of the lines. So that helps me to figure out exactly where to put my hand at when I'm writing on a line. You all will sometimes see me write way off the line and things like that. You know, it's how it is, and I apologize that my handwriting isn't the best. Number one, I'm left-handed, and I turn my paper literally sideways. I know there's a lot of left-handers that write this way, but my hand goes out that way, and I tilt my page literally sideways when I write. Number two, you're never going to see me write on the lines properly or straight, because blind people, we can't do that. It's just not something that's capable of us doing. I try my best, but I know I write like chicken scratch. That's why I also talk you through it in case you don't want to sit there and try to make out my words. You can at least listen to me, and I can walk you through it. And also for anybody else who might be watching my video who may be visually impaired and can't see the screens, like I can't see the screens when I watch your guys' video, when you guys talk it through, that's where I pick up the information from. It's not from actually seeing what you're doing, because I can't. But I'm listening to my phone. I'm listening to you talk. I'm listening to you explain things. And that's how I learn. So we're going to get into our really super fun ones. We added one to it today. I'm super excited to announce what we add. I already had my son scratch these off. So I'm going to move this paper for just a moment. Probably for good now. Put it over here with all my other papers I have. Blind people and papers. We just don't work too well together. Anyways, the first one is travel. This is no other than Hands and Bands, y'all. And I just bought another set from her. Yes, I did. So let's pull out my brand new white binder, y'all. Yep, you're like, what in the hell? You just got another binder. Yes, I did. Anyways, I had my son scratch off one spot. The one spot that he came up with traveling is $45. Now, you all know that I am traveling in June. It's an international overseas travel. My husband's family lives in northern Tunisia, and so I go over there. I don't have hotel fees. I don't have food costs. I don't have any of that because I stay at the family house, which is absolutely gorgeous, amazing, beautiful. Just, I'm jealous because their house is gorgeous. But anyways, I need to have this completely scratched off before June when I leave. So he scratched off one spot. He scratched off $45, y'all. So, I love paper clips. There is a 20, a 20, and a 5. $45, y'all. That is going into my gorgeous traveling binder. Yes, it is. And my doggy daycare envelope will be put in here, just so that you all know in advance. This is my, make sure I'm in the first envelope. Yep, see, I have to count envelopes too, y'all. That's one thing you'll see with me is a lot of counting and feeling around because I can't see anything, so I got to make sure I'm in the proper envelopes when I do this. I can't go back and look and say, oh, I did that wrong, because the vision's just not there. So that is $45 for that, for my traveling. So super excited. I cannot wait to go. So that is my white binder. This is the binder you'll see me pull out. Again, I'll put the doggy daycare in there as soon as I get the label on the envelope, and I will throw it in here for doggy daycare. Because when I travel, my doggies have to have the best daycare facility possible. And they're spoiled, y'all. They get all kinds of extras while they're in daycare. Now, again, I hope that you can see this whole page. I will walk you through it just in case you don't. In fact, what is that one? This is the 500 sheet, okay? The 500 sheet, and this is for pet veterinarian, y'all. I have 2 Chihuahuas. Well, let me correct myself. I have 1 Chihuahua, and he is a rescue. We just got him in October, and his name is Tucker Jacob. We call him Tucker. TJ, he's got a lot of little nicknames. Sometimes he's trouble too. But anyways, my dogs have to go to a veterinarian. And Tucker, I'm going to talk about him first. A couple of you have already heard his little story. Some of you may have not. I got Tucker back in October when my 16-year-old Chihuahua, Sid Happy Logan, passed away. We ended up with Tucker in an emergency transfer situation 4 days after the passing of our 16-year-old Chihuahua, Sid. And what happened was my mother's rescue, my mom has a rescue. She got in touch with another rescue who contacted her that they needed to get this puppy on the move and get him quickly on the move. And he's not really a puppy, y'all. He's 8 years old. But he's a little guy. And what happened is his entire life was in a shed, in a cage, without any blankets really to speak of. Was only let out to eat, go to the bathroom, and he was a stud puppy, which means he just made puppies for a living. No dental was ever done, no shots, very poor health care, and the full bit. Well, winter's coming around the corner, October of last year in 2021, and we all knew it was going to start getting cold, and they said, we need to get this puppy to a home, / again, he's not a puppy, he's 8 years old. I don't know why they keep calling him a puppy. But they needed to get him somewhere safe because he could die. Literally, I mean, being out in a shed in a cold is ridiculous. I mean, that's just wrong. He was never taken care of properly. He was beaten and abused. We're pretty sure of that as well because of some of his behaviors. And he has a dental surgery coming up on February 23rd. The dental surgery is going to cost just under $700, y'all. I do not have to pay for that. We are super duper lucky. My mom's rescue is going to come to the rescue, literally, and they are paying for his entire dental surgery. He is going to have multiple teeth removed. He has severe gingivitis. He has a mouth infection and all that. So with that being said, I just took him in, had the appointment. I decided to pay for that appointment myself. It was only $30. I paid for that out of money I had already set aside for him. And he is going to get his dental cleaning and his teeth taken out that need to be taken out. And he's going to get the best care possible. So that's him. And then I have a 3-year-old Chiweenie, which is a half Chihuahua, half Dachshund named Jaya. Y'all heard about Jaya too. She's epileptic. She is the most spoiled baby on the planet. They both are. And she has epilepsy. The pet vet that I go to now is absolutely hands down amazing. And they will go see him minimum of once a year for their shots, their checkups, and all that. I'm sure it's going to cost more than this $500 slip, but this is what I'm starting out with. And anytime else that they need to see the vet, I will probably have to pull from this funding. So this is going to be a constant rolling funding. I'm going to constantly be stuffing this veterinarian paper even after this little scratcher is done, because I know vets can come up, vet issues can come up with dogs and stuff like that. So I want to make sure that I get proper denomination in there and I keep building. This is not something that I'm going to stop building. This is something that I'm going to continue to build. So with that being said, my son did scratch off on this one as well. And the amount that he scratched off was, what'd you scratch off on here, this one, Philip? Pet vet was $15. What is this one?
That is $500.
Did I not just put the $500 in this one? No, that's the one I set aside. Sorry, y'all. Wrong one. See, that's why I've got to make sure. Okay. The veterinarian for $15 is over here. See, I've got to be very careful how I handle my money, because I need to know where everything is because of not having the site. So, give me 1 second. I'm going to make sure I have the right envelope. Y'all, I think I'm going to end up brailing these envelopes. Is what I'm going to do. So, I did have these off to the side. The veterinarian label is being made for me by Hands and Bands. That visual labels that I'm getting is for my kids to see if I need them to open up my binder and get into an envelope. I will probably be brailing these as well for my use. There is a 10 and a 5, $15. Again, this is going to be a rolling fund. Now, Jaya will probably, when I take her in next month, because she will have an appointment next month, to get her new medication refill. She is on phenobarbital, which is a seizure medication. And it's only $15 a month, y'all. It's not expensive. I will find out how often she will need to go see this new veterinarian for her levels for her phenobarbital. So there's $15. Again, this one right here will have a label on it. Hands and Bands is working on it. I sent her a pretty good size order of labels that I wanted her to make for me for that. So that is number 2. And then this one is number 3, you all. Okay, and I'm going to get into this one in just a minute. First, we're going to jump over to my Disney binder, y'all, because that's the next one on the list, in case I might have jumped out of the list. Okay. Disney binder, Disney binder, Disney binder. Y'all, I have showed you in the past. Did I have... Oh, I don't even know if I took that. What did I do with that little thing? Yeah, I might have already taken it and moved it. Okay, so let me recap what we did. Yes, I did. I moved it back over here. See what happens when you can't see? This is my Disney binder, y'all. And this is my Disney box. Let's go with the Disney box real quick. We're almost to the end of this, so just hang in there with me. This Disney box, or actually it was a 26-week envelope box is what it was supposed to be, okay? Now, with that being said, I told this lady, and she was absolutely fantastic and fabulous. Philip, am I holding this right, number-wise?
Oh,
Don't say what it is. Don't say what it is. Is this right?
Nope. Right side up.
This way. Can you see the number, yes or no?
Yeah.
So, I'm sorry about that, guys. I should have been more prepared on that one. I asked her to take this 26-week box and don't do 26 envelopes for like a 26 envelope challenge. I said I want it in denominations starting at 20 and work your way up to 520 going in 20 increments. So this envelope box here is literally $7,020. That's what it comes out to when you add all the envelopes up. With that being said, I did have my son choose an envelope. Now, he picked it at random, eyes closed. And would you know, he picked the second highest number, 500, okay? We cannot stuff $500 in our Disney binder today. Cannot do it. However, this is what we're going to do. Now, let me get my 50 back here. I am going to take that envelope. I'm going to stick it in my Disney binder so we don't try to select it again. Okay. Let's open this up. Got it here. Okay. So, we cannot stick $500 in this envelope today. It's just not going to work. We are still working on other things. I am trying to get this loan down in the full bit. So here's what we're going to do. We are going to stuff this envelope every time that we can stuff it until we reach $500. Okay, we are going to go to Disney within the next 2 years. We're going to fly down there as a family. We are taking our dogs down there. Yes, there is a doggy daycare site on the facility. We will be staying there on site at one of their villas. Not a hotel, but actually the villa, which is like an apartment, but it's like a deluxe apartment, and it sleeps up to like 10 or 12 people. It's got a master bedroom and all that in there. We are stuffing it with $50. We're going to continue to stuff this envelope until we reach $500. Once we reach that, my son will pick out another number. Hopefully it won't be the 520. That'll be my luck. But we're going to go ahead and continue to constantly stuff this until we reach the 500 mark. Now, while we're at Disney and while we got the doggies in doggy daycare, we'll be going to all the different parks, pick the dogs up at the end of the night, each night, take them back to the villa, and then repeat again. I don't know if we're going to stay down there 4 days, a week, we're not sure. I don't know what the exact price of Disney is. I know they have some packages, and we'll be looking into that as well. But that's just to kick it off, to start it off. Now, let's see. Is this our third one here? Yes, this is our third sheet, our 1,003rd sheet. And this is the final stuffing that we're doing for today, y'all. And then I promise you I will let you go. I'm sorry that I dragged this on a little bit more. But being blind, I have to be very careful on where I set money, how I set things. And that you saw me just almost make a mistake there and had to ask my son. Crafted by Free. Y'all, I can never say enough about her. I really can't. I absolutely love this lady. I love her challenges. I love everything that she does in her shop on Etsy. It is Crafted by Free with one E, F-R-E. And her channel for YouTube is Budget with Free. Again, one E. So anyway, she had, like I said before in past videos, she made this for me as part of a huge, and I'm talking huge box that she sent me completely for free when she knew I was doing my budgeting channel. So, what are we going to do? We scratched this off. Well, my son scratched this off for me. Y'all, I want an iPad. I'm going to flat out say it. I'm going to go ahead and work towards the 4 computers as well, but I want to start out with getting me an Apple iPad. iPads are really good because they're good for people who are either visually impaired or 100% blind because of the accessibility in their products. I really, really, really want an iPad. I don't have to have the newest generation. I don't have to have the brand new one. I may even just end up going on eBay, finding a refurnished one, or on Amazon and finding a refurnished one and buying it, and definitely making sure it comes with some sort of a warranty as well, just to make sure that all the working parts are good and it doesn't crap out like in a month or so. So we will end up going in and doing our computers. 1 for me, 2 for my son, number 3 computer for Jessica, number 4 computer for Danya. Danya says she wants actually a laptop, so we're going to look into that. So each one of us is going to end up with a brand new computer, but right now I want to start the funding for my iPad. With that being said, my son did scratch off for the iPad, and so he scratched off, I believe it was a number 10. So $10 will be going in to my funding for my iPad. Yes, it will be. Make sure I've got the number 10. Let's see here. Yep, $10. That is what's going to go into our iPad fund. I don't know what cost of the iPads are right now. I don't know which generation, which iPad I will end up with. But once this is fully funded, because I'm going to go online today and start looking at the cost of iPads so I can at least get a general idea of where I need to be on the cost for this iPad. Once this is taken care of, we're going to switch gears and we're going to go back and we're going to start with computers. Now, computer number 1, I don't really need y'all because I still have an older computer and it works just fine for me. I think I'll start on the kids' computers, and I will not buy these computers until they're fully funded. I'm not going to buy one kid, one computer while the other 2 kids have to wait. I don't think that's fair. Jessica and Philip will definitely end up with a desktop. I'm not sure if Diane's going to get a desktop or a laptop. I might actually, honestly, ask the kids if they want a desktop or a laptop. I'll literally probably have to ask them. I shouldn't make that decision for them. I should make it themselves. So y'all, that's what we have today. I hope you enjoy it. Please make sure you get in on this giveaway because we are growing super fast because of all of you. And we will definitely catch you here in a couple of days with yet another video of some sort. So until then, y'all, remember to stay safe. Take care. We'll catch you in the next video. Until then, Without Limits, Budgets is out.